Hey you guys, so I'm in my at-home collection and but I want to make this video. It's late. I want to talk about the last two videos that I put out. The number 29 with the ghostly figure. I told you guys I seen the actual size and color of the one that I seen in my dream. It was a prop, a Halloween prop up on someone's house in my husband's neighborhood. I don't really care to take the picture, so the picture that I'm going to use is a picture that I seen right after I posted the. It was one of two things consecutively that I seen right after I posted the tribal print, African print, Mark of the Beast tattoo that I had in my hand in the dream, like this. That's how I was looking at my hand in the dream, like this, and in the video. So, uh, Amanda asked me what I believe that had to do with anything, and my thought was that sometimes culturally we can celebrate things and not know that they have roots of witchcraft. I just can't tell you how much I've been hearing and seeing about witchcraft that the Lord's been kind of painting in my face ever since I seen that spider flash vision, and the Lord was trying to tell me something about my coworker, which I already knew. That's a whole another story, you guys. But he confirmed it with other people that particular week. It's just a spirit of witchcraft that is ramping up, and apparently the Lord wants me to talk about it. So I will. I made a list of things. I will keep it concise. Like I said, the picture is one of the things that I seen right after I posted the last video of the African tribal print tattoo, Mark of the Beast, that I knew in the dream to be a sign of the Mark of the Beast. And also a Facebook friend of mine posted that he had left the Mosier Arts Festival. We have that here in Charleston. I think it runs for about a week. It's a festival celebrating the African and Caribbean heritage, and they have different little pop-up shops and of course art, just like in my dream. I never go there, so I wasn't even thinking about the fact that I think that night was the last night of Mosier Arts Festival. And so my friend said that I look like an African something. We were FaceTiming the other day because I have my hair up in the thing. But also, I realized when I went to see my cousin to get my hair done, it looked like how it was in the dream. And it is a new modern place. It's a new apartment complex. It has modern features, and it's about a year old. It's a new build. But this thing about Africa and the roots, I believe is coming up because we can sometimes celebrate things that we think are cultural, and it could lead us to witchcraft roots. It's no different than in the Jewish roots movement, and with there being Jewish mysticism and followings of the Book of the Talmud, which is such a blasphemous book. Okay, you guys, I have a video on that. Coincidentally, someone also commented on that particular video, I believe, that I made about it the same night that I seen these pictures. So the picture that I have up is a picture that I seen. I was going to take a picture of the ghoul goblin thingy that I had seen. I told you guys about in my last, not my last dream, but the dream before that, with the 2 and the number 9. I was at the store and I seen a lady carrying a balloon with the number 2, just like it was in my thumbnail, a 2 and some other number. Don't know what it was, but that was this past Monday. And then, you guys, the Dow Jones this month is October surprises. We have been, like I said, we have had a lot of surprises so far. We've had the Dow Jones go down 800 and then 500 points. I think it was 2 days consecutively. All the while, Kanye West is visiting the president as a distraction. about to stir up some type of race war or some type of division, the liberals versus the Republicans and the Democrats and the this and the that, all before the election. I don't even want to get into Kanye West, but I knew it was meant to cause division, racially, culturally, however you want to put it. You guys, last video I left a video below. I don't know if I talked about it, but I left a minute mark, and it was about Beyonce's mother ancestor that was a voodoo witch. Like I said, this has been coming up, so I gave it I looked it up because I was everything I seen so far has been leading me to look this up. And voodoo it has West African roots. Some people, especially during the time of slavery, came over. They either followed their old religion, which in West Africa it's just like Haiti, you guys. It's a culture that has some voodoo ties and rituals. So, but some came over and they followed they kept up there's. I even seen Azalea Banks blast for someone for criticizing her for posting an Instagram video of her cleaning up her sacrifice room where she sacrificed chickens. Talking about don't insult my heritage or my religion. So some people see it as a religion, you guys, but then again, we know that some slaves actually worship the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, you guys, and we get a lot of spirituals, songs. My one of my aunts, she sings, and a lot of these types of festivals, like the Moja Arts festivals, real soulful song, just the old spirituals, but the spirituals that I believe that were from our God, our Father, the Father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Coincidentally enough, also, you guys, they announced today that the Black Panther movie will have a sequel. From what I've heard, just watching people go out and go watch that movie, a lot of people, especially African Americans, dressed in the African American attire, the dashiki attire, the tribal attire, the cultural attire, went out to see that movie and didn't know that it was full of witchcraft. They calling up their. I watched little parts like the trailer. I watched little breakdowns of it. I don't know, a couple months ago. I don't know why, but I just came across it. The undertones of witchcraft and necromancy and talking to the dead and calling on your ancestors, and it's just there, you guys. Even today, a lot of people wear the ankhs and the Eye of Horus, and we got a lot of things going on with the Greek sorority. I think the girls in the picture she's in the sorority. A lot of organizations and cultural roots and cultural roots movements sometimes have a root of witchcraft, and we don't know it sometimes, you guys. Just like in the Jewish roots movement. Okay. I think that's it. But these are all the things that I've seen and heard since I put up that last stream. I think it's a warning that we need to be careful in what we engage in and what we think is cultural, and just do our research on our own. Me being African American, I'm like, Lord, I don't want to talk about this. But just like I had to talk about the Jewish roots movement, we serve a Jewish Jesus. Okay? I have to talk about it. So, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video, but the History Channel did a little small documentary on who Beyonce's, great, 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 great She was like a child of a slave and a plantation owner, and she was a high voodoo priestess, which I left the video in the last video. And, coincidentally enough, Beyonce bought a church last year for people to, and she had there was a church in California that had, what was it, Beyonce Day or Beyonce services. It's a warning, you guys, to watch. And one more thing, just like I mentioned the Monster commercial, I mentioned the Monster drink. I did see that. There was a MMA fight, and just here recently, a few days ago, and the guy was standing on a Monster, logo in the ring. It was a video that went viral. I don't even know who the MMA fighter is, a black guy. So 666, as I mentioned in the last video. I guess it's, a warning to watch the organizations like sororities and things that we find ourselves involved in. Also, what we may think is culture and our history may lead us back to ancestor worship, necromancy, and ultimately voodoo, like I said, which is prevalent in the West African roots. What else? And just October itself, you guys, I just feel like a lot of things are about to happen before this month is out. I don't know what 2/9 the Lord was trying to show me, or whether it was two separate numbers. After the 29th of September, like I said, or after the 29th of October. Just a lot of things. It Before I forget, you guys, Florida being hit by Michael, worse than Hurricane Hugo. I haven't seen devastation like that, and it's probably worse since Hurricane Hugo. Since Hurricane Hugo that hit here in South Carolina, 26, 7 years ago. Okay? Just really sad. Continue to pray for them. I have been praying for them. Let's continue to pray for these people. I am thankful because we could have had Florence in the worst way. Okay, you guys? And there's still other storms out there. This is going to be an active hurricane season. The Lord showed me that. Okay, you guys? So let's just continue to pray. We're okay. We had some wind events here with gusts up to 60 miles per hour here in Charleston. The Midlands got a lot worse than us as far as Michael. But thank God it moved out quickly. Very suspicious of this Hurricane Michael and how I feel like it was juiced up. I seen a particular footage of it, and it was in the how the clouds were erupting in a couple parts of the hurricane. Made me think of them juicing the storm up. Geoengineered. It could have been a natural storm, and geoengineered to be worse than what it was, but the Lord allowed it. You guys, witchcraft, evil is increasing. People are getting dirtier. It's time for it's just setting the stage for the Antichrist to come on the scene, you guys, and it's time to go. I told the Lord, I'm tired now. I'm tired of this world. Can't be, I get this stuff and I have to share it with you guys, but it's like, how much more? I'm so sick of this world. Okay, I'm time to go. It's time to go. Guess that's why I got that word about perseverance a few months ago. Gosh, I'm just sick of this world. I know you guys are too, okay? Just hang in there. The Lord ain't forgot about us. It's not just about us. We got to get people saved, okay? I think that's it. I'll talk with you later. Didn't want this video to be too long. I will check comments here tonight, hopefully before I go to bed, okay? Love you guys. Jesus is coming. I know that.